Hey guys, what's going on? It's Logan here from Hunting Pros, and it's a very beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. As you can tell by looking out my back window, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky right now, and I'm actually about to do a little bit of brook trout fishing. But before I do that, I want to share my 5 biggest bloopers of the season that were caught on video. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. It ranges all the way from deer hunting, all the way up to snowshoe hare hunting in the late season. So I hope you guys enjoy, stick around, and if you do like it, slap the like button and also subscribe. Thanks. So video number 1 took place at the beginning of duck season. My buddy Charles and I were out at a local blind close to home. Usually we have quite a bit of luck there, and we're sitting in the blind. We were there probably about an hour, and we're looking over the tree line, and all of a sudden we heard something to our right, and we looked, and there was a flock of 5 mergansers coming in. Typically I don't like to shoot them, to be quite honest. They're not the greatest tasting, but I usually take 2 or 3 a year and just cook them up. They are fun to shoot, obviously. They're a pretty fast moving bird. So anyway, there's 5 of them coming in. 2 of them split off one way, 3 come literally right in front of the blind. So Charles and I jump up, we unload our guns, and somehow, I have no idea with them being that close, we only killed 1 of them. So that is blooper number 1. I hope you enjoy. Take him. I was right. 1.
Only get 1?
We only got 1 out of the whole flock. Alright, so now we're on to clip number 2. So this particular footage took place near the end of snowshoe hare hunting season. And this particular hunt, I was out with my buddies Adam and Chris. And I actually didn't bring a gun on this hunt. My goal was to use my big camera, which I'm recording on right now as we speak, and follow them for the day and try to get the best footage I could get for one of my last videos of the season. Anyway, I remember the snow was quite crunchy and it was presenting really rough conditions for the dogs that day. And they finally really started hammering down on this hare. And I remember we were standing on the road and he kept crossing all over the place. But finally he crossed the same path 2 or 3 times on the road. So I'm standing behind Adam, lined up with camera in hand, and Adam's all ready. I even gave him my GoPro to wear on his hat. And anyway, the rabbit came out and it sat on the road, and he fired at it and missed. And to be quite honest, out of all the hares he shot that day and in the weeks before that, this was the only one I seen him miss. But I'm never going to let you live it down, so here it is.
There it is. You prick. Oh, can't believe it. You even sit. That's insane. I had to hit that.
So video number 3 took place during duck hunting season. I believe it was the end of October, early November when this took place. But I went out with my buddy Mike. It was the first time I ever actually hunted with him. He took me out to one of his spots, and he's quite the duck hunter, to be quite honest. He blows me out of the water with knowledge. But anyway, he invited me along, went with him, and we were sitting over his decoys. And next thing you know, I see this lone black duck coming in towards my side of the blind. So Mike calls it, he tells me to shoot it. So I jump up, flick my safety off, I'm leading the duck across the water, and next thing you know, all I hear is click. And so I panic, I tell Mike to shoot it, he jumps up, bang, duck goes down. So at least we ended up getting the duck. But it turns out that it was a misfire, and I tried shooting the shell a couple other times, and it just never went off, so I'm assuming there was an issue with the primer. But that's video number 3. Here comes. Take him. What the f*** you take him? That was a dud bullet, buddy.
No way.
So clip number 4 took place on the first day of duck hunting season, which was October 1st of 2020. So present in the blind that day was me, my buddy Tony, and my buddy Charles. So I'd been scouting this place for years. Every time I drove by, I was always seeing wood duck activity. I'd see ducks flying in over the trees and dumping into this little shallow pond. So I decided in the summer with Charles that we would build a blind there. So we had the blind all constructed and everything. And when we showed up on opening day, we were there much before the sun came up. And so anyway, the sun came up, we seen all these ducks out there. They're quite a ways away. I'd say about 100 meters or so. And they're all out there having fun being puddle ducks. And we all started squawking on the calls. And next thing you know, this one lone Drake wood duck, it was quite a big wood duck too, came paddling in towards us. And so it got about 10 meters from the blind, and we're all looking at each other, and it was right in front of Tony's side of the blind. So anyway, Tony jumped up, fired 3 times, and he missed. Now, a little bit of credit to Tony. The guy he almost never misses. So once again, I need to include this video. Sorry, buddy, but it's quite funny. I still laugh at it watching it, and I'm sure you will as well. So anyway, here is clip number 4 of Tony missing a wood duck.
I was going to shoot. I didn't want to shoot over your head though. Did it fly?
Yeah. And then I fired 2 more shots at it when it was flying. Was there only 1? Yeah.
So this last video, clip number 5, is by far my favorite blooper of the season. I've probably watched it 100 times or more, just keep replaying it and laughing. But basically it took place in early deer season, so it was bow season. And I was out with my buddy Jeff. You guys probably remember him as the guy that was helping me record my snowshoe hare content a couple of years back. He invited me on a deer hunt. So I went out with him. He even called it down right to when the deer were going to come out. He said, you know, every day I got a couple does that keep coming out at 9 a.m. You're going to see them. Guarantee you, first time you come out, you're going to see me shoot a doe with my bow. And it was in a zone that you're allowed to take either sex. And so we had agreed that if a doe came out, we were going to harvest it. So I just tagged along with my camera, and sure enough, 9 o'clock, nice doe walks out, only about 15 meters from us. And he looks at me and he says, okay, I'm gonna take it type of thing. So he pulls back his bow, let's go. And next thing you know, the arrow flew right over its back. So playing it back in slow-mo is kind of interesting to watch. The doe actually ducked, which they're known to do, obviously, but the arrow was also high. So anyway, that is by far my favorite of the season. After this clip, I'm going to let you guys go. So if you did enjoy this video, please slap that like button and also subscribe. And also comment and tell me what you want to see coming up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.